Because I think she should come back to this country and be charged with what she did, but she was a child then, and I think the government said, well, I'll take her passport now, so come back here, but you're going to suffer your consequences, because the actions that you did, you went over there without understanding. Really, I know I shouldn't say this, but I think it was her parents' fault. They should have stopped it straight away.
Should have been more involved, yeah.
Why are you acting strangely today?
Yes.
Because if that was me, I would have gone and said, okay, my daughter's getting a bit... I would have taken her to the older women, Muslim women, and they would have talked to many. I don't think you can teach a young woman, an older woman who's an older Muslim woman, knows more knowledge than a young person. That would have been the right way for me. But
Victor, let me tell you one more thing, and this will explain why people are so frustrated. Since 9/11, if you look in, there's 3 studies that have put this forward: ADL, the ADL, Europol, and the Government Accountancy Office. Yeah, and they put forward this statistic that since 9/11, the people that have conducted the extremist activities the most, 73% are the far right. Yeah. However, Georgia State University says Muslims get 4.5 times more coverage in the media than anybody else. That's number one. Number two is, you probably heard of Dylan Roof, who did a mass shooting in America. After doing the mass shooting, he told the police officers, point blank, I'm hungry. And they took him to Burger King. This is in the Daily Mail, you can search it up. Dylan Roof, Burger King. So that was number one. Recently, this happened about 3-4 weeks ago. A person was caught with extremist far-right material. He went to court and the judge said, if you read Pride and Prejudice and a few other English literature books, then you don't have to serve a sentence. So this, if was heard about a Muslim, people would be up in arms. But however, when it comes to the far right, this disparity, youngsters even come to us and they're like, bro, this is happening to the Muslims and we have to calm them down. We say, look, bro, look, you come here, you dialogue, you discuss. No, but we can't even get involved in politics because conservative Boris is saying that he's calling our mothers letterboxes and saying black people have watermelon smiles. It's true, it's documented. And it took him so long to apologize. So again, I'm not justifying that, but what I'm saying...
I mean, I know those 3 girls were young children, but I sometimes say, how did they get a passport and how did they come through the airport? Because, hold on a minute, where's your dad or where's your mom? You know, that's
this was... Yes. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Alhamdulillah, how are you?
Very good, thanks.
MashaAllah, nice to see you.
That's a question I would have asked if I was in the airport.
I've got an answer for that.
Hold on a minute, where's your mum and dad? No, you're not travelling. Where's your passport? Take them up and put them and say, well, your daughter's here at Heathrow Airport. Can you tell us why she's here? You know,
Victor, it didn't happen like that. Shall I tell you why? This was in The Guardian. They're saying that the intelligence, she went with the permission of the intelligence agencies. It's in The Guardian, mate. It's not in one of these Muslim newspapers. Check it yourself. Low-Key has posted it. A few other people have posted it. You can search it up. Intelligence Agency and Shamima Begum. It's in the mainstream broadsheets.
I mean, I don't understand how... Because I don't understand the Shia and Sunni. They all seem to be at each other's throat. But I said to one of them today on the bicycle, I said, you're a Muslim, aren't you? He said, yeah. You're a Muslim. Sunni are Muslim. I mean...
What's the issue? What's the beef?
Yeah, I mean, what is the problem? Because I know some of the mosques were destroyed. I think, I think where it says in the Quran...
No, it's only because of prayer, otherwise I could... I could have...
I'll leave you in a bit.
Yeah.
And isn't it weird that I think it's in the Quran somewhere it said that you don't destroy the places of worship?
Yes.
Just don't...
Victor, the thing is with Sunni Shia, these are differences that emerged after the Prophet. they still accept in the Quran, they still accept in the Prophet. Yes, there are certain differences and they've been politicized and politically charged. I'll give you an example. When the Soviet Union was fighting Afghanistan, as I'm sure you've heard, the thing is, the Americans went, and you can type this in, it's on YouTube. I can't remember his name, but he's one of the generals. He went, begins with B, and he goes, and you've got the Mujahideen there, the Islamic fighters or the Muslim fighters, and he goes to them. He's like, your cause is the just cause, and you're fighting for what you believe in, and that's correct. In other words, Victor, at that moment, because they met the objective of the Americans, they had no issues telling them, look, you can keep your religion, no problem. In fact, even in Saudi, after that whole oil, because the petrodollar is backed by the Saudi oil, they got no issue with their kind of the things that today would be said by the West as against human rights. They got no issue with that. Why? Because, Victor, they don't necessarily care about religion as long as it goes in according to what they believe in, or what they want to do on a political level. When things go wrong, have you ever heard Boris or any of these guys speak against the human rights in Saudi?
I'm not really political. No, I'm not really political. But there's a lot of things I don't understand why they. Because I have been on YouTube where in Iran they say the prayer. The prayer to corporate.
Yes.
Prayer, they say it differently.
Yes.
From how you say.
Yeah.
Is it Ali?
They believe in Ali.
They mention that name when they do the prayer. They're most beautiful, colourful.
The thing, Victor.
But one thing I don't understand is where they whip themselves.
They whip themselves, Stuff like that, Victor, is logical, isn't it? Any objective person watching it can see, you know what, this religion that teaches you to self-harm, it doesn't make sense. When in the Quran it says, you shouldn't do or you shouldn't consume things that are bad for you. That's
drinking alcohol.
But what you're doing, Victor, is the first step they say is to acknowledge what you're doing is wrong. You already did that. Second thing is to start on that path, which you've acknowledged that. That's why you didn't see me kind of probing that too much, because you've started your journey and you're doing that. Your thing might be that, my thing might be movies or something else. But the thing is, the principle is the same. That you acknowledge what you're doing is wrong and you start on that path. It may take you a week, it may take you a month, a year. As long as you're doing something actively about it, eventually, God willing, you'll get there. But this Sunni Shia thing, Victor, it's not as big as people make it out to be. Like the fundamental principles are, I would say, mostly agreed upon. Like praying, believing in one God, believing in the Prophet, believing in the Quran. Yes, there are some differences, and some people, Victor, they love talking about differences. That's all they do.
Because if you're a Muslim, I've been taught this, that you're supposed to sleep on your right-hand side. You're not supposed to be on
It's
the
the
left.
Sunnah,
But I said, well, what if you're unconscious in your sleep and you move around?
Then that's fine.
And they say you need to pillow up on your back to stop it from...
No. The Prophet, peace be upon him, there's a book called Shama'il Tirmidhi, which means it's talking about his mannerisms and characteristics. And his sunnah, again, there's 3 grades. One is fard, which means it's obligatory. Second grade is sunnah, which means it's something the Prophet did, so it's good, you should do it. But again, it's not obligatory. Third thing is mustahab, optional. And the next thing is mubah. It's not good, it's not bad. Like me holding a bottle up, I'm not getting reward for it, but I'm not getting a sin for it. So the Prophet saying to sleep on the right side is a sunnah, not fard. So the thing is, I asked my teachers this as well. They said, look, obviously you can't control yourself when you're asleep, and to assume that you can control yourself is contrary to the understanding of sleep, because you're unconscious, you're resting yourself. So they say, look, start off sleeping on your right side, and then whatever happens to you in your sleep, no problem. But it's about starting off, and when you're conscious and you made a conscious choice. For example, if you're eating pork, it's forbidden. However, if a person is really engrossed in a book and there's like a container filled with stuff and he's unaware and he's just dipping in and out, and then he realizes, oh no, he's not going to be held accountable for that because it's not his fault. So sleep also falls within this. I mean, that's why you have certain dreams or stuff like that, and normally to watch this stuff is forbidden, but when you experience this stuff in your sleep, you're not held accountable. You know, the wet dream things and all that stuff.
I think it's time for your prayer.
My prayer, yes. Yeah. Victor, it was really nice speaking to you.
To you again. And thanks
likewise.
For the Quran.
No, my pleasure, Victor.
Like I said to you, I'm reading the Bible right now.
Yes.
When I finish that, I'm going to start reading
Excellent.
it. But what I'm going to, I don't know how many chapters are, but I'm going to read 5 pages.
Yeah, do whatever you can. The thing with the Quran, Victor, is you can dip in and out wherever, and then, like, let's just say there's certain...
And you're supposed to put it somewhere higher.
Yeah, out of respect, of course. Yeah. So
I haven't got anything higher than that. I live in the basement flat. Yeah. You take care of yourself.
You look after yourself too, Victor. Yeah. Really nice speaking to you, and we'll be here. If I'm not here, you can speak to Ali. He'll be here as well.
I haven't been coming here for some time because of the gone. You know, so I said, I'm going to leave it. I haven't been back for a whole year. So I think the crazy shouting and bawling, I don't want to listen to it.
Yes.
I think now it's a little bit calmer.
Yes.
Because I think what happened to whatever. People look calm right down.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope it lasts.
You know, I mean, you get some crazy people here.
But there's like me, Ali, Muhammad Hijab, I mean...
Yeah, because the guy that was standing there, I see him on YouTube.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, we're calm.
Got nothing else better to do.
Yeah. It's because...
This guy the grey jacket.
Yes.
So, what's your name again?
My name is Zeeshan.
Zeeshan.
I've got a channel called Smile2Jannah, which you can check out. Smile2Jannah. Jannah is paradise. Yeah, so Smile2Jannah. Jannah is paradise. So I kind of take a more comedic stance.
Smile2Jannah.
Yeah, smile.
Oh, smile.
Yeah. So it means like because because I'm making people laugh, but I'm also educating them. So it's pretty much like you're smiling to paradise sort of thing.
Now people see me talk to you, they probably think I'm a Muslim.
Nah, to be honest, I don't think they'll think that because I speak to all sorts of people there.
Yeah. A lot of promotion going on again.
Oh yeah. That's Speakerscorner for you. Victor, you take care. You have a safe journey.
I'm just gonna have a walk around.
Brilliant.
So there's nothing on TV.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go and pray.
All right, then you take care.
Look after yourself, Victor. Quickly run to Mansur.
Thank you.
I'm not going to do that now. Yeah.
You give him his hand. This one, Scdawah. Where is he? This one, Scdawah or something?
No, Scdawah is there. That's all. No, it's not mine. This guy.